This is the one you were waiting for, huh? I know I normally put this out in like November-ish, but there was just a lot of other stuff going on. I'll be honest. Like, I had a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so sorry. But hey, better late than never, right? I mean, it's better than nothing, probably. Let's talk about who I'm probably going to vote for in Choose Your Legends. Not 5 anymore, 6. God, it's hard to believe that the voting's going to start in like less than a month, maybe about a month. I don't know when this video is going up. I'll be honest. I'm recording ahead of time for, you know, the holiday festivities and whatnot. But I have given some extra long thought to Choose Your Legends this year, because I think in past years I haven't really cared a lot. And I do want to care again. I do want to feel something again, you know? The last couple years, it's been like, a lot of three houses. Nobody I'm really like that excited about. The designs haven't been all that inspiring, except for last year. Last year was, you know, that was pretty solid, I think. The year before, a little lazy. The last really great designs, I think, were year 3, maybe year 4. No, not year 4. Year 4 was, yeah, 3 houses, where they were just older. Year 3, Choose Your Legends 3, though. That was great. Oh dear. So let's talk about it, right? Let's get me canceled. Why not? We've been treading such a fine line lately. We might as well just go full opinion mode here. I don't think it's crazy to assume that, you know, these results are going to be drastically different than what they were. And honestly, that's the part that's kind of getting me. I don't really care about anybody in the top 20 except for like Tiki, Rhea. That they'd be dope. If I had to boil it down, a lot of the characters I don't necessarily want to win. I want them to place high enough so that they get in next year. You know, that's kind of the stance that I have taken over the last 2 years, roughly. Because I mean, I had Ike, I had Ellawood, I had Micaiah. Like those were 3 really big characters for me already, and so, you know, I didn't really see the point in trying to lobby or anything like that. I do think there are a handful of characters that would be cool, right? Like having a true brave alt. One of those I think is definitely Tiki from Awakening. I think adult Tiki would be really cool as a brave unit concept, you know? I think I would say Rhea, but I think that's just Saros. I think they would just make Saros, right? Like, right? I think that's what I feel like. That's what they would do. I mean, Halloween Rhea was darn near normal Rhea, to be honest. The color scheme and the outfit and everything, it was pretty close, aside from the witch hat, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. Mia, I guess, would make a cool concept. I don't want to feel like voting for any 3 houses character is like wasted. I mean, Gatekeeper was himself. Bravekeeper is just Gatekeeper. They didn't really change anything with that design concept. Brave houses from year 4 was pretty much just older student versions, you know. Marianne they did something different with, which I appreciated. I don't know that they'll get creative like that though. So I'm torn, because I'd really like Rhea. I'd like to see Dorothea too. I really like Dorothea as well. But I don't know that they're actually going to do all that much different with them. And that's the part that kind of bums me out, you know? then there's, you know, characters like Alphonse, who I think probably won't score as high now because people are just assuming we're going to get, like, Ascended Alphonse, which probably, yeah, I assume that we would. Since we're kind of, like, grappling with the gods that are Embla and Asker. Similar to what, you know, Fjorm and Lake Yarn went through. I assume that that will also happen with both Alphonse and Veronica by the end of the year. Book. Not the calendar year, which is like days away, but, you know, book 6. Probably. I think that's probably a fair assumption. Byleth, I feel like is... We have Legendary Byleth, who I feel like would just be Brave Byleth. You know? That's the tricky bit. How do you make these characters who have, like, a juiced up form different from what you might qualify as a Brave, right? That's the tricky bit. I think somebody like Nagi would be really interesting. Some kind of character who has a lacking in backstory. Because you can kind of make them who you want, right? I think that's pretty interesting. And I would welcome that. Anna Awakening will always have my vote. But I don't think the Anna heads can get it together and just vote for the one supreme Anna. Am I right? So, Bateson agrees with me, so it's fine. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure. I haven't spoken to Bateson that much, but I did say Awakening Anna Supremacy at one point in a DM, and there was jubilant reaction. So I'm assuming Bateson is on my side when it comes to that. So, there's that. But yeah, I don't know. Brave Cordelia could be cool. I could get behind that. I'm really just looking for someone to throw weight behind at this point. Because I feel like voting for somebody like way, way, way in the back is just kind of wasted, you know? And this is not me saying like you should do the same, by the way. You should always vote for whoever you want. That's definitely the 5-head way to go about it. Just, you know, results be damned. Just vote your heart. But I don't know. Micah might be cool. I think I could do that. I could get behind that. Maybe. She and Manuela actually would be like one hot mess of a harmonized hero. I kind of want to see that. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to see that. IS doesn't really acknowledge Tokyo Mirage Sessions anymore, so... It's tough. It's tough. And they're normal heroes, too. That's the weird thing. They could have just been special heroes, but they didn't do that. They tricked us all. Those wily sons of guns. Manuela was in top 100. She's in the game now. Volk. Peleus is. Morgan. We did get a lot of new ones in. And that's really cool. Like, I'm super glad that we've gotten a fair amount of, you know, new additions. Also noticing Micah is number 69. Nice. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Stefan comes to mind. I would definitely vote for Stefan. But he's much closer to like a just a long shot kind of pick. I don't know. I'll probably throw some votes behind Stefan. I think who I genuinely want to win is Awakening Tiki. As weird as that is. As divisive as my relationship with Tiki has been throughout the course of Fire Emblem Heroes, where I +10, she was my first +10 Awakening Tiki, but then I got mercilessly stalked by her younger Shadow Dragon form as in Legendary, and had quite the back and forth. But I think if you know, on a stack, if I had to pick, I think the only character right now I feel really good about throwing some votes behind is Awakening Tiki. That's weird. That's weird to say out loud, but here it is. I'm saying it. I think I'm definitely throwing some votes behind Awakening Tiki. Truth is, I'm still a little undecided. But that's okay, because, you know, voting's not happening for a little while, so I still have some time to, like, think about it. My votes can be bought with subscriptions, by the way. If you subscribe to this channel, I might vote for who you want me to vote for. Not saying it's guaranteed, but it's a possibility. Poor Crom. I kind of also just want Crom to win so that, you know, the Crom fans can finally get a win here. I don't really know beyond Stefan. Stefan's not going to win. Would he be a cool Brave character? Absolutely. But given his notoriety, I don't think that they would really do a whole lot different with him either. And they could. Like, his lore could be sick, but I don't think they'd do anything. The effort involved has been lacking in recent years, and I don't know that they've quite recovered from that yet. But, you know, it's fun. It'll be fun. It'll be a cool thing that we get to do. You know, everybody looks forward to it. I hate covering it because the comments get so toxic, and then I'll remember, oh yeah, I get to not care come February because ad rates are abysmal. But, you know, it'll work itself out. I feel really good about Awakening Tiki, though. That Surge, that was some good stuff. My heart is Rhea. I will always want to vote Rhea. But again, I don't know that I've seen enough from IS to really think that they're going to do a whole lot different. Like, they did a great job with Erica, and they did a great job, I think, with Marianne to an extent. Marth was just kind of red. Like, I get what they were going for. Gatekeeper was just Gatekeeper. You know? It wasn't, like, juiced up. Like, if they put Gatekeeper in Gerald's wardrobe, like, that would be dope. They didn't do that. So, lost my interest almost immediately. His art is cool. I like all the animals and stuff. And the concept and, you know, the attack animations, that's all really dope, but... yeah. We'll see. After all, this video is titled who I'm probably voting for in Choose Your Legends 6, so... Well, I actually have to tell you right now, this is not clickbait. This is just me pondering my thoughts and opening the conversation. Who do you want to vote for? Let us know in the comments. I think they're down. I think they're in a down position. Let us know. Talk about it. Be civil. I always have to remind people when Choose Your Legends roll around that people have to be civil to one another. Imagine. Really. Anyway, it's 1 a.m. and I'm recording this, so I'm tired. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Choose Your Legends season is almost upon us, but there's a lot more in between. So if you don't want to miss anything, be sure to subscribe. Turn on your bell for notifications, I guess. So that YouTube really is very certain that you definitely do want to see my videos. And until then, I will catch you next time.